Hello everybody, I was very unsure if I should make this video or not, but here we are. So let me cut to the chase and explain what is going on here and what will happen to the channel. First of all, I would like to apologize for not uploading for a really long time. For all of you who waited, my highest gratitude. Well, the main reason I was not uploading is that I couldn't get myself excited about making videos of the format so common to the channel, like no damage boss runs and video reviews. Anything beyond God of War space neither clicked with me as much nor created any significant interest in the audience, so it was really hard to stay motivated. But the other reason is much more interesting. What you can see right now on the screen is the test build of the game I developed myself. I'm super excited about creating my own game. It is an amazing hobby. While I do have quite an extensive experience in software development, it has nothing to do with video games. I'm also not an artist. I will be learning new skills and I would like to share this process with you. So I'm planning to pivot this channel theme to game dev vlog. Game reviews will still occasionally appear on the channel, but it won't be a primary type of content. What am I developing? As you can see, it is a 2D isometric game, which is unsurprisingly enough going to be a roguelike, since this subgenre is great for smaller game devs or for solo devs. Because I'm a huge fan of God of War reboot games and Norse mythology, I decided I want my game to also be done in Norse mythology setting, but with a different spin. In this game, the player will take control of Odin. During Ragnarok, just moments before his destined death, he was returned into the past by Norns. Something went wrong and now Odin needs to fix it. But what exactly was not to Norns' liking and how to make the wrong right? This will be a tiny mystery I will leave to players to figure out, as they uncover more details on subsequent playthroughs. I have planned 4 different biomes for the game with some degree of randomness, but with a slightly different approach to traversal. First biome is a jail in Helheim. It consists of the rooms randomly connected to each other. Some of the connections between rooms require a consumable key that can help to go through the biome faster if they wish so. There is a pattern in the room's organization, so player who figured it out will be able to plan more optimal routes to get to the next level. Right now I have only 2 generic enemies implemented, Skeleton Warrior and Skeleton Mage, with their own behavioral patterns. For the Helheim, I planned 8 different enemies and 2 bosses, 1 main boss and 1 pseudo-random optional boss. I would definitely like to share with you my process on enemy creation sometime down the line, end to end from the model to animation and to the behavior. So this is an overview of what the game is and what it aspires to be in the future. But I also wanted to talk high level about the tools I'm using. For the engine, I made a call to use Godot, and there are a few good reasons behind that. While Godot is still considered the new kid on the block, it rapidly gets more traction. It doesn't give you an insanely good Unreal Engine 5 picture and doesn't come with millions of assets you can use like in Unity, but there are a few things Godot can offer. First of all, it is the most lightweight of the bunch. You literally unpack the distribution and launch it. And that's it. It comes with a half-decent editor, so you have everything you need to start your game dev journey straight away. The hardware I develop on happens to be very limited because of reasons. I'm probably going to have another video just about it. So for me it was a big deal. Because of that, I could not use Unreal Engine 5 at all. This thing just wouldn't run on my machine. Unity is in a slightly better position in this regard, but still not to the level of Godot. However, I faced a bit of a trouble spinning it up on the Arch64 architecture which I work with. Another, maybe a little bit questionable, but in my opinion, advantage of Godot is a GD script language. You can use C# if you want as well, but I really like what they did with GD script. It looks very much like Python, which is Not my favorite language, to be fair, but under the hood it couldn't be more different. I can spend next 10 minutes just talking about language typing, memory management, multi-threading, async calls, etc. But I really don't want to overload this video with tech details. So I will just sum it up by saying that it works pretty well and insanely friendly for beginner programmers, which kind of also important part for me because I have another project with my son who's just learning the coding. On top of that, Godot is open source and completely free, which is not too much of a trouble for Unreal and Unity when you just start, because they're only charging you if you start earning quite a significant amount of money, but it is still nice to know that you will never have to pay for your engine. So this is about the engine. What else do I use? Well, I have two more tools I want quickly to cover. I use Krita for drawing and Blender for 3D models that I use to generate 2D animations. As I mentioned, I am not an artist that literally have no idea what I am doing when I'm trying to draw or model anything, so I just chose most known free tools, and those two seems fine to me right now. Maybe I'm missing on something, I don't know, but works pretty well for me right now. So this is about it for this video. I have some plans on what I want to share with you next. Probably it will be something around navigation and creation of the rooms and things like that. But if there is some interest in any particular topics, like enemies development process or creation of the main character and controls, frameworks I did set up for myself to make my life easier, hitboxes and collisions, lightning, etc., anything, please let me know in the comment and I will try to cover it as well. If you are interested in the project, subscribe to the channel, drop the like, the comment, all that stuff. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.